Quigg and Cassius, IFL TV in association with MGM Marbella. We're at the Lowry Hotel here in Manchester, ahead of Glory Road, September 13th, live on Sky Sports. With me I have WBA Super Bantamweight regular champion, or just normal champion.
Oh, you could have just said world champion. That's it. You know, but if you wanna specify, yeah, cheers for that. But yeah, go on.
All right, listen. I'm on your side with this, right? And the belts are how the belts are. No need to get into this. No, people's opinions are.
World champion.
Do you want to? Okay. With me, I've just got WBA world champion Scott Quigg. Is that better?
Oh, it is what it is.
We spoke for like a couple of times. We spoke. Where was we? In Leeds. I done an interview in Leeds, and I spoke to you the other day. And we know that Eddie's chasing the Santa Cruz fight, and we know kind of the situation. He's fighting September 13th, but Paulus and Bundu, sorry. Was this an opponent that you wanted to face ahead of whatever was available out there? We was after the Santa Cruz fight. That's the fight that we was really trying to make. You know, he still doesn't have an opponent for the 13th, so I don't know why that fight couldn't have been made. What reason were you told that? Because you were willing to travel over there, or yeah, I had my bags packed. I would have gone over there straight away. So what reason was it given to you from Golden Boy that fight couldn't take place, or
they didn't want it?
Didn't want it, yeah. Not
right time. What other better time is there? He's not got an opponent. I didn't have an opponent.
But to be fair, is this sufficient enough time to prepare for a fight like Santa Cruz? For you even, and for him?
Yeah, well, we always had that in the back of the mind.
Yeah.
We always thinking, we was thinking they're going to come back on and say, yeah, we'll have it.
Yeah.
So, and try and get us at short notice. So, we was preparing, training like we was fighting him. So, we was thinking they might come back on and think, right, yeah, we'll take the fight.
So then you're already in that mode.
So I'm already
right. Okay.
But that's the way we was working towards, because like I said, we was trying to. It just doesn't make sense why he didn't want to fight. So the big card, so the money's available over there on the Mayweather card. There was just no reason for it not to happen. But you got to.
Well, they probably have reasons, whatever they. They have reasons for whatever they are. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Paulus and Bundu, though, you've had a bit of stick for this fight on social media sites. Eddie has, I know, because I've seen it myself.
Yeah.
Can you understand from a fan's point of view about Quigg versus Bundu capturing the imagination? Because that's what the argument's been. Because a lot of these people complaining about the fight probably haven't seen him fight.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I hadn't seen him fight until the other day.
Yeah.
And I watched him fight against a Japanese fighter.
Yeah.
And He looks decent. He looks decent, but capturing the imagination, Quigg versus so and so. Do you see why some people would?
Oh yeah, you can understand that. What can you do with 5 weeks to go?
Yeah.
We were still with Joseph Agbetko, whose name was mentioned. There was Victor Taratas, Christian Majaz, Jorge Arce. We were saying go and get them names, but for whatever reason, whether they priced themselves out or for whatever. They weren't available. There's nothing. I want a name, but now, like I say, this Bundu, he's a quality fighter. I'm not daft. People don't know. He might not capture. Tom's will go and watch the fight, and they'll know this is no mug. He's a quality fighter, and he presents a different challenge that I've had in any other fight. He's aggressive, come forward, non-stop, and. Him being a shorter guy, totally different to the last guy I fought. He was Munyai. What was he? 5'7", 5'8", big, taller than me. This guy's 5'4", 5'5". Totally different. It's all like styles, and at the end of the day, it's just gaining more experience.
Well, like I said, it's Eddie Hearns said in the press conference that with your record of opponents, this suggests to be, to him, according to him, the toughest opponent you would have faced, and it includes Salinas. So, if you're looking at it that way, you could look at it as a step up that way.
But we won't know until September 13th.
Listen, with some of I could go out there and blow him out in 2 rounds, yeah? And I'm getting no credit for it. I'll go and beat him on 12 round points in a hard fight. Well, he's just been took in a hard fight and people don't rate him. So, in a way, you ain't going to get no credit anyway. But listen, in any walk of life, you get critics, you get people that don't think this and whatever. You just got to get on with it and beat who's put in front of you. I know this is a quality of fighter. He's former WBO champion. He's all been beat by, like I said, the Japanese fighter. So this is a tough test.
Do you, since you won the title, after the draw with Salinas, you already had the title before you went into the fight, but right now, since then, do you feel like you are world champion, or do you feel like you have to fight one of the top super bantamweights in the country to really personally feel like a super bantamweight champion?
In the country?
Sorry, in the world. Sorry, in the world. What do you think about that?
Listen, at the end, I want big fights, world titles and all that. Like, at the end of the day, it's about getting in. Whether there's a belt on the line or not, it don't matter. I want big fights. You know what I mean? And I feel like world champion. Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm improving all the time. I want the big fights. It's not from me not trying to make.
Of course,
you know what I mean? What
not.
more can I do?
But why I ask that is because since that Salinas fight, obviously every time I interview you, I know that you want these names and you push and you. Do you know what I mean? You want the Santa Cruzes, like you keep saying, the Martinez, the Framptons, all the big names. So far, those names haven't come. That's why I asked you. So, you want one of them names before you can? Not cool. Listen, you are what you are, but you know.
Forget the world title. Forget that. I want one of them names because I want to prove I can beat them. Do you know what I mean? I'm better than them. Do you know what I mean? That's more satisfying to me, beating them, than if I was world champion. That's what means something to me, is beating them big names. But like I said, I want to tell Eddie all the time, get them big fights made. I believe, and I know I'm improving all the time, and I'm good enough to beat them in style, not just beating them in style.
Well, listen, without sounding like a broken record, we know Frampton's fighting Martinez in the September 6th, and obviously you're fighting September 30th. But then after that,
if that fight, we both come for our fights, winners, I'll win, and I'll put no doubt about that. He comes through his. If the fight doesn't happen with him next, that fight will never happen.
Really?
Never happen. What better time would it be?
100%.
You know,
100%.
He just wouldn't, and that means they don't want it. Sat on the table, 50-50 split, straight down the middle. What more? There's no reason for him not to
fight in Belfast.
I'll fight him in Belfast.
Yeah.
What you got, man? 9,000 in Belfast, 20,000 in Manchester. What makes more sense?
Well, if they're filling out this at 16,000, so
if they can get somewhere as big as what'll make more business sense.
Well, listen. Either way, a venue in Belfast or around this Bury, but Manchester, wherever, this fight sells 20,000 easily.
Oh, without a doubt.
Easily. So wherever it is, you know.
Correct.
But
like I say, if it doesn't happen next, it will never happen.
It's interesting. But it is getting quite frustrating. Like, it must be, I'm saying, for you, and also Frampton. Frampton does want to fight you. So he said on record before he does want to fight you, but obviously he's got a world title shot 6th of September.
Oh, I understand. Him going getting the world title makes more sense for him and for me. And we both get to the table, it's there. You know, so it does make more sense. He comes through it, I win mine. There couldn't be a better timing for it.
Well, listen, I just hope, like I said, I'm confident that those two things will happen. You will win your fight on September 5th. He will beat Quigg Martinez, and then it's down to basically Eddie and Barry to get around the table and sort it out.
All four of us.
Yeah, I know, but that's the initial thing comes from them, and then you work around it after that.
All four is at the table.
All right, okay. Listen, I'm not a promoter, so I was just Eddie's your promoter, and obviously Barry promotes Carl. So that's all I meant with that. I could film it, couldn't I? I could film the negotiations, couldn't I?
There'd be no hiding anything.
Listen, I'm always available, you know me. Alright, listen, I hate it when you get stick, because I know you do sometimes. It does annoy me, because I just think to myself...
There's nothing, listen, if anyone knew me, you know, and the way I train and the way I... Listen...
No, but if he was a prick, right, and he was a trash talker and one of them ones, like, always... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he was a hateable figure, I'd go, alright, well, he half deserves it and all that, but you are...
Listen,
alright,
any box that gets in the ring deserves 1,000,000% respect, because it's the hardest thing to do, and it's just, you got to get on with what you just get on with it, aren't you?
Absolutely. I never got no respect when I was in the ring, though.
You got to remember
people used to throw pears at me.
When you have critics and people are giving you stick, people are taking notice, and you're obviously doing something right.
100% true.
Just drives you on.
100% true. Alright, well I think you've got to go and have a photo shoot. Rocking the Montclair today.
Same as, well, you're copying me.
I'm double live, aren't I?
Double M.
Alright, listen, Scott, thanks for talking to IFL TV.
No, thank you.
I'm going to go and watch a little bit more of Bundu. I saw a little bit of him against the Japanese fella.
Go and watch him against the Thai guy.
Yeah, names we can't pronounce.
Yeah.
But I want to see a little bit more of him, because Owens keeps going on about all the way out on the trainers, going watch footage. So before I really make comment, my questions to you today were just from literally the capturing the imagination side of it.
And I understand that.
Yeah, from a fan's point of view, that's all I was talking about.
I'm just thankful the fans who come to support me. You know, still get behind me and understand that this is a tough fight. You know, and I can't thank the support. Listen, the tickets and everything that are going like they normally do, and I can't thank the support enough that I get. You know, been there from the start, and they'll be there till the end.
What's this ongoing joke on Twitter? I keep seeing people about you in the chip shop.
Oh, my nana's a chipper.
Oh, really?
My nana's a chipper.
Oh, because I saw a flyer,
a
mock flyer saying about...
it was a belting flyer, that.
Tickets available from the Berry Chippies.
What you got?
Well, she owns one. Because I've not been to Berry, I'm on a no carbs diet, so I couldn't go in there myself. But
no, my nan's got a chippy. So instead of people coming to me, the tickets are all left at the chippy.
Oh, that is true.
So there's some from the chippy.
Oh, right. I thought they were just like, they are at the chippy.
What people who's been there from the start, who want to go and get the tickets.
Sit down, mate.
Want to go and get the tickets? Why? Well, it's just
like a communal place for people just to go and get the tickets. Who wants them? That makes sense.
So it's, you know, some on my website.
Do they chuck in a Savoy with each ticket, or
say again?
Do they chuck in a Savoy with a ticket?
A what?
A Savoy.
What's that?
Don't you have Savoys up here?
No, what's that?
Really?
Free portion of chips.
You don't know what a Savoy is?
No.
Ed, you don't know what a Savoy is?
What's a Savoy?
You're supposed to be the king of the chicken.
Yeah, what is a Savoy?
You don't know what a Savoy is?
You know one of them sausages with like the pink skin round and it's wrapped up at the end?
You don't sell them at a chip, eh?
You do!
So you know when you give
this
these
is a traditional
you know when you give these
English
tickets out,
fish and
when you buy your
chips.
tickets and you get a chip roll.
No, you get your free portion of chips.
Well, what about a Savoy instead?
No, we don't. This is traditional.
Or gherkin.
He didn't know what a Savoy
This
was.
is a traditional English fish and chips. None of these old...
Savoy? What do you think Savoy is? Sri Lankan or something? Do you know what I mean?
Oi, don't get political with me.
Political?
Black
I was
pudding.
gonna... Oi, don't get racial with me. No, but I didn't. You got to Google what a Savoy is, because that's that is nice.
I'm not sure what's inside it.
You don't want to know what's inside it. Just put it in your mouth and hope for the best, like Eddie does on a Friday night. Right, Scott. Thanks for talking to IFL TV, and we'll catch up with you in the lead up
Cheers
to
for the shout for some nice chipper.
That's all right.
Benderson Road.
Yeah? All right, no problem. I thought it was all a joke, like it was all just taking a piss, but it's genuinely good. All right, because I'm feeling sorry for us. Going, oh, they're saying like Scott's tickets are available at the Chippy, local Chippy, but it's true. It's good. And a free portion of chips.
3 portions of chips.
Is it extra for salt and vinegar? That gets chucked in as well.
By VIP, you might get sausage and chips.
Whoa. Okay. No problem. Thanks a lot, Scott Quigg.